Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. And welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future. You or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. Thank you all for stopping by. All are welcome on the channel. All contributions are highly appreciated. Today we're time to the zodiac sign of Leo. Sun, moon, or rising in placement in your chart. We're doing a money read for Leo. Okay. We're asking source and spirit, what is it that Leo needs to look forward to in order to increase their finances? Okay. Gain finances or increase them. What is it Leo needs to work on or look forward to? That was a lot, but we'll take it. We'll take it. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Start that card calling. Like, start with me. We shall. We're starting off with the Five of Pentacles, Leo. Okay. And so this is a money read. So you could be possibly going through an energy of the Five of Pentacles or feeling like you may be on the brink of experiencing this. Maybe you are having differences with your spouse. Maybe there's a battle over what's going out, what's coming in. Or if you are a single person, you could just be desiring a different lifestyle. You could be desiring an upgrade, okay? Which is okay, and you are entitled to, spirit to say. So you could be battling, with your spouse over money, over finances. Maybe one of you are circulating more money than the other. Maybe someone has a heavy spending habit, okay? You're not a tight person, a stingy person. You just don't want your mate being wasteful or buying things they don't need. Okay. You could be planning some kind of celebration. This could be a getaway, a vacation, Leo, and maybe you want to surprise your spouse, okay? Or surprise yourself. And you're trying to tell them, look, if you keep spending the way you're spending, honey, you're going to have us in a situation where we're out in the cold. They don't know about the surprise or plans. If it's not a surprise, it could just be plans for the future of you and your spouse, or you and your family. Or if you don't have a spouse, significant other, this could be you just desiring to be in the energy of wanting to have more freedom, maybe to travel, to relocate, start a business, anything that you are desiring, okay? And so while you're trying to plan this, you feel like your partner is like creating some kind of sabotage. You could have told them this, like, I feel like you're sabotaging our wealth or our connection. I feel like you're trying to pull us down. But this could be someone who they like to look nice. There's nothing wrong with that, but they overdo it. They overspend. And I'm picking up, you're a giver. You give, but they just overdo it. Okay. They're not thinking about the future. This is someone who's thinking about now and like, oh, whatever. When they're in the store shopping, they're not thinking about, there's a mortgage to pay. They're like, there's a sale going on and I'm about to take advantage. And so you are desiring to change things in your life with the Wheel of Fortune here. You have worked hard and you have made a lot of sacrifices, as I hold this Wheel of Fortune as well, to gain the lifestyle that you have. And I'm picking up, you're not broke, you're not rich, but you are comfortable. You're very comfortable, but you want to increase what you have. You could be working towards establishing generational wealth, okay, Leo? You could be someone who owns property and maybe you want to increase, buy more property, buy land. Maybe you want to expand what you have. And Spirit is saying that your spouse don't understand because they didn't work for it. They didn't work for it. They don't understand all that you've been through to maintain, to obtain what you have because they didn't work for it. They didn't get it from the sweat of their brow. They didn't get it from the sweat of their brow. They didn't have to earn it. And this could be male or female. You spoil your spouse. There's nothing wrong with that, but they're taking advantage. hmm And you've had several conversations about overindulging. But Spirit is saying they don't get it. They don't get that there's a need to protect what is given to them, what they have. This union between the both of you, the idea that you do give and spoil them and allow them to go on shopping sprees and basically have what they want. They don't understand that you two are a unit, and there is a need to protect. With this sigil here, to protect what you have. What they are given and what you have, instead of thinking and feeling like I'm gonna be in a now moment. It's a sale going on. I'm gonna take advantage, knowing darn well you don't need all those purses or all those shoes, or they don't feel the urge. You feel the urge because you're the one who earned it, but they don't understand. They don't get it. They don't get it, Leo. But I'm picking up. You've tried. You've whew, whew. Maybe there is a credit card or something that you allow your spouse to use. Spirit is saying you may have to take it temporarily, take it or remove it or have it shut off because, or this could even be a debit card, okay? Maybe there's some kind of prepaid card that you give your spouse, male or female, and it's depleted and you have to constantly replenish. You're constantly replenishing. Now I'm hearing someone say, you spend more than me. Gee, I don't even do that. And so the next card we have here is the Empress. This could be someone who's very accustomed, to having their way in relationships that they have been in. Even if this is someone you're married to or a living spouse, either way. Or this could be someone that you're dating, okay? You have your own place, they have theirs, and but at the same token, this is someone who's accustomed to having their way with people that they date. But what you see, the pregnant belly here, you need to, Spirit is saying, to take away, not be mean, but whatever access you are giving, it's time to limit it. It's time to cut something off, even if it's temporary, to show this person that you mean business. I don't see you separating from this person. You really care about them a lot. You could be possibly planning to propose or marry this person, and they have no idea. And that's why you want to protect what you have, as well as you want to increase what you have, but they don't get it. And you feel like you shouldn't have to tell them that. Well, you know what? You shouldn't. And this is it looks like you're getting an answer. It looks like Spirit and your ancestors are working with you and letting you know whether this is someone for you to marry if you're not married to them. If this is someone you're dating or a living spouse, maybe this is Spirit confirming to you through their actions, so that you can reflect and say, is this someone I really want to go the long haul with? Is this someone that I can trust? Is this someone, who cares about, creating generational wealth or protecting what we have? Is this someone who has a positive relationship with money? Yeah. Is this someone you can trust? Because things can arrive in life where you may not want to work. Not that you can't work. You may not want to do whatever you're doing to bring this money in, and maybe you want to put up a certain portion. Will this person be able to sustain with what is stored and put away, or will they deplete it, such as a savings, or whatever it is, whatever kind of account it is, whatever kind of portion of money it is? So, yeah, you're working towards that 9. That's one pinnacle away from the 10. So this person needs to understand that things need to be done within a balance. It's okay to shop. It's okay to live the life you desire, but it has to be done within. I can't make this up. As I say, balance. Look at that, collective. Temperance, which represents what? Balance. What is the earth angel doing there? Balancing the liquids between goblets or vase, whatever they are. Either way, balance. And so this excessive behavior, of your spouse, clearly, Leo, what's depleting your finances or will begin to deplete your finances is choosing to be entangled in the situation or choosing to be entangled and still giving them access. Something has to give. If you don't plan on separating from this person, you have to take away the access that they have. And it could be, there's so many different kinds of arrangements. It could be a bank account. Maybe you send them so much money per month, per week, or whatever your arrangement is. They either have to be cut off or you have to separate yourself. In order to progress financially, because this is something that will deplete you. And possibly they're also saying that there's a reason why whenever someone comes into your life and they're excessively spending, to circulate, it means it returns to you. But in this case, they're spending the money and you're not seeing a return. You're noticing a decrease. And you're constantly watching like, wait, this person is going through money like water. They could have some kind of habit that you don't know about. They could be funding or furnishing something for someone. This could be paying someone's bills. Maybe it's a friend, a family member that you're unaware of and they're keeping it to themselves. Or they could have some kind of habit or addiction. And then I'm also picking up, Leo, that this person could just come from a family or an experience of lack. And when you get people who are not accustomed to having money or, having money in a bank account or just having money, period, they don't know how to let it reside where it's at. They feel anxious and feel a need to want to spend it right away. And that's where you get those kind of people who sit online and just order things all day, all night, every day, and, and have all the boxes at your door. you know, they didn't order FedEx delivery. They wanted to get there rapidly as well, which is extra money as well. But yeah, they're not accustomed to having this kind of money or this kind of access. And even though you love and care about them, that's just the truth. So they're not used to it. They could have a habit that you are unaware of. Or number three, they are funding or paying for something and you're not aware of that. This could be someone's rent, mortgage, car note, some kind of bill or something. They've created, someone has an obligation. They've agreed to pay something for someone in their family or a friend. Hopefully it's not another partner. Okay, but could be. But there's something going on. Hmm. Yeah, this, if you don't make a change, this is going to really dwindle you. It's going to deplete you. If you're not willing to separate, you need to be willing to cut off access. Explain to them why. It doesn't have to be confrontational. It doesn't have to get to a screaming match. Spirit says simply explain to them you cutting them off and leave it as that and don't allow them to persuade you. Yeah, changes need to be made, basically, in whatever way is best for you in your life. No one can tell you what to do. Okay, this is just a spiritual notification. Okay, and only take what resonates. Don't force anything to fit. Don't get mad and watch the video, and there's no reason to get mad. Okay, Don't get mad, Brad. I just like to rhyme. That's all. But if your name is Brad, hey. But moving on. The Ten of Cups is what you are working towards, okay? The Ten of Cups, and that's the energy of celebrating. That goes perfect with the Four of Wands. That goes perfect with the Nine, you know. That goes perfect with these cards, as well as, I gotta hold it up, as the Temperance. From being consistent and persistent with balancing what you have, okay? And I'm picking up, you've worked very hard, okay? You could be into real estate. You could do home improvement. You could own your own construction business. You could also own a collection of salons or stores, okay, that are very profitable for you. Maybe a nail shop, maybe a barber shop, and it's very profitable for you. If this person, Leo, isn't aware of what it's like to put in the work, this energy represents you. You know what it's like, male or female, to put the work in, okay? Because you could be a woman who's dealing with a male figure who doesn't know how to manage what they have access to. So this is foreign to them. And even though you've taken the time, as I spoke on earlier, to explain over and over again, I just kept getting it. They don't get it. It's foreign to them. Like, what? Wearing some coveralls? What? Watering some seeds? Who about to do that? To get somebody else to do it. That kind of energy. Okay? That kind of energy. You've been very kind. You've given so much. But your spirit team is saying for you, Leo, not to continue to give so much until you have nothing left. And you've worked very hard. You could be someone who have children and grandchildren of your own as well. And you're considering all these things, creating a family, maybe with this person in the future, they play the cards right. If they don't ruin it. Or you could be already married, okay? And maybe you have children and grandchildren. And maybe you're considering leaving things for them or setting things up for their future. But it's pretty tough when you're dealing with someone who just doesn't get it, whom you're not vibing with, um, you're not equally yoked with. There it is. You've waited a long time. It keeps coming up to be in this energy of prosperity and abundance. And you are very comfortable. I'm picking that up. I'm not picking up very comfortable. I'm just going to say very comfortable. Very comfortable. Okay? Regardless of what's going on in the media or what gossip, you're doing very good, Leo. But Spirit is saying not to allow this person to wear you down. You just may find out that they have some kind of habit or addiction besides shopping. You just may find out that they are supporting someone, whether it's in their family, whether it's a friend, or hopefully it ain't another woman or man, but you may find this out. And for some of you, you are going to decide to walk away. Not for all of you, but some of you are going to choose to separate from this person. You're going to take all the swords that you feel that they've put into your back, far as being, cruel and ignoring. For them not to take advantage. Um, there are a portion of you who are going to actually separate from this connection. Okay, that's not for everyone. It may be difficult because you really care about this person, but they don't get it. And I'm picking up, you're starting to feel like you're just being used. And so it may get easier for you just because of that, okay? Not easy peasy, but it may assist you in going ahead and just severing the ties and not allowing this person to no longer, take advantage of you. You're going to be taking your power back, cutting up those credit cards, closing that account, just not giving like you were giving previously, and just letting this person know, look, this ain't working, baby. This ain't working. And Leo, here's your energy. I've been as strong as I could be. I've been as patient as I could be. I tried. I did what I can do, and it's not working. This person may not be in. They may not be accustomed. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know how to deal with freedom like that. Now I'm hearing they don't know how to deal with freedom like that. But with this high priestess here, Spirit is saying that better. You've been taught well and raised well, whoever you are, and you know better. As soon as I looked at this card, that's what I heard. And you know better. So you know what they say, when you know better, you do better. Basically, you already know the answer. You already know what needs to be done. Like, period. Maybe you just, what they say, I'm not going to use that phrase. You're just giving them some time just to see, will they change? A light switch flick on? Will they get it? But you already know what needs to be done. Yeah, you're taking action. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. There's a portion of you, not all of you, that are going to go ahead and separate, because this person is going to continue to ignore you. And you may even do some investigating. You may even hire somebody to find out if this person is using a debit or credit card. You may even hire somebody to track where this money is going. Transactions, something about transaction history, confirmation, to train. Yeah, you may even hire somebody to help you track down, because you want to find out, like, where has all this money been going? What are they up to? You have a right to know. You have a right to know. No one wants to be in a connection. Doesn't matter who you are. When you have to, Leo, when you can't trust people, and you have to watch your pocket, watch your wallet. If you were in a situation, look at that confirmation, and you needed your spouse for anything, okay, or your mates for anything, to go to the bank for you, to do anything, that's business oriented. No one wants to be with someone they can't trust, okay, or someone who's frivolous, irresponsible. There's no point of being in a connection if you're going to be in it and you can't trust them, because that means you're spending your relationship being overwhelmed, worried, and stressed out. So it begins to make no sense. You're doing all the providing. They're overspending, causing depletion in a portion of wealth that you have worked for and generated. You spent a long time. It's been a lot of years that you know, whether you're into real estate, home improvement, you have your own business. I picked up someone owns a selection of salons, or maybe a barber shop, a nail shop. You could own a laundromat, a restaurant. This could be many things. You could do something online. You could teach classes. You could be a coach. You have a lot of things going. Yeah. But when it comes to responsibilities, this person has their head in the clouds, they're they're oblivious. They don't care. They don't care. They're not saying it, but they're doing it with their actions. They're speaking through their actions. You will be determined, Leo, moving forward, to be mindful. I'm picking up you've been with this person for possibly 3 years or longer. You will be mindful moving forward with tolerating and allowing someone to be in your life whom is consistently showing you disrespect. You will be extremely mindful moving forward. I don't see you cutting yourself off and going into depression or anything, but you're going to be mindful moving forward. And if you're dating, You're going to be mindful activity. I don't see you allowing anyone to stay around you or keep giving them access or privileges that they're not showing appreciation of. Because the kind of financial energy that I'm picking up, this is the kind of money that they could have like established something with or started a business themselves, like showed you that they were doing something profitable, even if it was, hey, buying stuff and reselling it online, making a profit. That would have been a wise decision. Okay, you like to shop. Okay, shop for other people. Turn it into a business. I just gave away. Yeah, yeah. It's a wonderful idea. Okay, but with the Page of Pentacles, this person is also. Once you separate from them, they're going to be looking for new opportunities. So they may get out back on the dating scene looking for someone who does what you do, Leo, but it's not going to work. They'll find someone, but they won't find anyone to do what you have done for them. Because I'm picking up, you have been very giving, very helpful. And if you do find out that they were like maybe paying a family member's light bill, or maybe sending a nephew or niece something in college every now and then, they call them care packages, that's something they could have shared with you and not kept from you. Or you may find out it's something else, but they'll be very determined in looking for someone who will do and treat them the way that you did. But meanwhile, you'll be moving forward and harmony will be restored. For those of you who are choosing to separate from this energy, harmony will be restored immediately when it comes to your finances and your business ventures. And hmm, and for those who are choosing to stay, your money will increase when you um, cut off access of whatever you are doing. And if that person is willing to stay with you, and allow you to take away, the financial part or the credit card or debit card, whatever you're giving this person an allowance, then that is what it is. You can do what you want. But Spirit is saying you have to cut off access in order to see more progress. Because I'm picking up, you want to establish, you're very financially comfortable and secure, but you want to establish generational wealth. So you're looking to expand, you're looking to take it higher. But in order to do that, there has to be some kind of balance, there has to be consistency. And especially if you are in a relationship and you're whether you're sharing the same household or not, when it comes to finances, you have to be on the same page with your partner, or it can create a lot of stress and it can deplete you. But for those who are choosing to go ahead and let this person know, hey, it's not working, immediately you will feel the restoration, the restore of your income, of your business, of your brand. Because I'm picking up heavy entrepreneur energy. This reading is for a large group of Pacific people who is their own boss. And you have your hands in a lot of different things, a lot of different hustles, hobbies, owning different properties, different businesses. You may have be partnership with a friend somewhere at a burger joint, and you may have partnerships somewhere else. You have a lot of different things, and there's nothing wrong with that because you're successful from it. But you want to be able to maintain that, okay? Okay. And so the next card we have here is the Hermit card, okay, Leo? And so you have received enlightenment, as the High Priestess said, you know better. And that came out so loud and clear. You know better. That's the message. Like you already know what needs to be done. When I show this Two of Wands here, that's what your spirit team said. They already know what needs to be done. They know what time it is. You haven't proceeded, but you know what time it is. But they're saying, wait no longer. Wait no longer. Because it's going to keep happening. And if you are in any kind of connection, that goes for anyone, and you tell a person what you don't like or what you feel is disrespectful. If a person keep doing it, they're going to answer right there. If you tell a person, look, don't do that, don't use salt. I don't eat salt. Don't use salt. And they keep putting salt in all your food. You know what that means. You know what that means. That's your answer right there. That's your answer. So the fact that you have persevered and you've made it this far, they're saying, go ahead, because you have much further to go in your life, in your development, in your business, in your affairs. You have a life to live. Don't allow this relationship, or situationship. Wait a minute now. They go to confirmation. I, I'll say a relationship, and then spirit say situationship. Wait a minute now. Look, I ain't gonna tell your business unless they watch this read. But look at here. Wait a minute now. Y'all, wait a minute. I got to stretch on this one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got to hold my pinky toe up on one. Wait a minute. Situationship. The reading just took a bend around the corner. The reading just took a bend, y'all. Wait a minute. This your side piece, 2-piece, 3-piece, mashed potato and biscuit. Doing all this. I ain't gonna tell your business, Leo, and let's take a look at this video. Oof. Oof. We have the King of Wands. This is your natural energy, male or female. Successful. Leadership and self-confidence. And your confidence will be restored. Your finances, in your business, in your life, and your confidence and leadership qualities will be restored. I'm picking up, you may have felt a lack of confidence, not depressed or like you're about to go cry in the corner, but you were so PO'd, guess I can say that. You were so PO'd that it could have made you anxious, it could have made you moody, and people around you that were speaking to you, they like, what's wrong with Leo? You was uptight because of your money, honey. I get it. Confirmation. You like this ninja? I give this ninja the world. They taking advantage. And you were reflecting on how many chances and opportunities you gave this person. How many times you had the conversation. And you also reflect on the fact that this person don't care and you being ignored. And so now you're reflecting on, where did that money go? I actually see someone like looking at a transaction history and like, I want to know where every dime went. You could be calling maybe your credit card company or some kind of banking system, and you probably like, send me the transcripts, or better yet, not send you. You probably go to the bank and get the transcripts in your hand. I don't even think you're going to wait for that. But yes, I do see things being restored in your life, the moment that you acknowledge what needs to be done and take action, Leo. Yeah. But situationship, well, if this is situationship, then hey, you really can snip within a minute or a second. You ain't got to go through no divorce court or none of that. You really can say bye. Bye-bye. You really can say bye in 2 seconds. There's plenty in the sea. Okay. Ooh-wee. Somebody want me to tell you there's plenty of fish in the sea. Okay. There are people who will appreciate you. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. You're very busy. You don't be having time to really date. They're saying for you to make time. You're very busy. Wait a minute, Leo. I know you're probably saying, well, you can't have it all. But look, You're successful, male or female, very smart, very intelligent, very kind, but you don't be having time to take your time to date and get to know someone. This is not for everybody, this is for somebody. Whoever got the situationship, because this show came out. Like situationship, let it go. Um, they're saying make time. Stop telling yourself you don't have time, Leo, and just give it a shot. Make time. Make yourself seen. You have a day or two off. Put on some clothes, be seen, and make time. And you can date. They want you to choose a different method of getting to know people. This is for somebody, not everybody. Choose a different method when it comes to dating and getting to know men, women, whatever your preference is. All are welcome on the channel, okay? I ain't telling your business. No, I'm not. Unless they watch this video. But yeah, choose a different method. Pencil yourself in your schedule and put them clothes on and go out. It doesn't matter what age you are. You know who you are. And you telling yourself you don't have time. Yes, you do. I don't care if it's one day out the week. Make yourself sing. It don't always have to be a bar. Okay, somebody saying they don't like the bar scene. It don't have to be a bar. It don't have to be a club. There's a lot of places to go. There's a lot of things you can do. Because you're doing good, you know what you're doing, the business successful, but you got 24 hours for yourself to go do something nice or to go meet somebody and once or twice a week you and that person hook up and go somewhere. No, not to the bedroom. I'm talking about hooking up and going somewhere. But they're telling, yeah, the message is to find other options of meeting people. So only you know your story, okay? Whatever way or method that you have used to meet people, they want you to switch it up. They didn't say it was bad, okay? All right, they just said switch it up. Try something new. Try something new. A lot of people don't like dating apps, but some do. To each his own. Try something new. Some do. Maybe that's something men feel comfortable doing, but a lot of women don't like doing it. They don't feel it's safe. They rather feel your energy and meet you in person. They rather flirt with you in person so they can really see who you are, you know? Yeah. So you know your story. You know. Yeah. Just try something new. That's all. And stop saying you don't have time. No, you haven't been making time because you've been so wrapped up with the side piece. Wait a minute. No, situationship. Oh wait, the situationship. You've been so wrapped up in that, so busy with this person who's spending all the money and asking for more, that your focus and concentration was just on one person, on what's going on with that. And you may have people, you may be somebody that gets chosen a lot, male or female. You may have people hitting on you, telling you how handsome or beautiful you are. And you just keep, ooh, wait, you so hard headed, Leo. But now, for those who, because not everybody, I picked up that not everybody is going to break up with this person. There are some people who's going to choose to stay, and that's their business. But there's a portion that who's leaving, who's saying bye bye. I need you out of my life, and they're really taking action on it. So for those who are really separated, you now have time to date. You now have time when that person flirt with you next time. Hi, handsome. Hey, beautiful. Hey, catch it like a mitt. Catch it like a mitt. Okay? Go ahead and flirt. Because you be in this energy where you want to flirt back, but you were, not you be, you were. But you won't be after you clear this out. You probably already broke up with this person. Maybe you're at the beginning. You happen just to click on this video and see this read. Maybe you broke up yesterday. I don't know. Okay? Or maybe you're about to do it. Okay? You're about to do it. But they're saying that you already knew that this was coming, and you just need to proceed because it's nothing good coming out of this. Staying with anyone that's like this, because it's something going on in the shadows, and it's going to come to you. But you're going to go searching. You nobody's fool. You already know. You know better. You're going to go look. I don't blame you. You're like, I want to know where my money was going. Were they taking care of another ninja or what? You never know what a person is doing. A person can smile at you, talk all that good, but once they turn their back up in the corner, you don't know what a person up to. None of us know what a person is doing. You never know who they're messing with. And it ain't got to be a person. It can be what they're getting entangled with. You can find out this person's a gambler. You may find that out. Okay. You might find a bunch of casino slips somewhere. I don't know. Put it where it resonates. Okay. You might find a lot of lotto tickets. I don't know. you know. Yeah. This person may try to come back to you, Leo, after this breakup. They may try to use a narcissistic tactic of blaming you and trying to make you feel or speaking to you as if you have put them through so much. You put them through so much. And that's far from the truth. Because I'm picking up you were busy working. You were faithful to this person, I guess. You were like, this was your thing. Were you available now? Leo's available now, y'all. Yeah, they may try to come back. They may try to butter you up with romance, butter you up with a sexual pleasure. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know if you partake in alcoholic beverages. You can do what you want to do. Don't get, don't do it. Don't do it. Once you broke that tie, don't do it. Because once you take that big head text in the middle of the night, you're going to be allowing it. And they'll be back into your energy, back into your life, back into your bank account. Don't allow them to come back with the guilt trip and we just need to talk and it's late at night, it's raining outside or you just come from having a few drinks. Don't let them come see you. Tell them you're busy or don't answer their calls because this person is going to try that. That's for somebody. It's not for everybody. And you're going to remember this read. They might try to come to your job. I don't know. Thinking they can smash you in your office and get you back. I don't know, but be careful with that. Because the moment that you break ties with someone who was unhealthy for you anyway, and they're causing a depletion and impossible sabotage to what you have established for yourself and work hard towards, that's when you're going to meet somebody that you're interested in. And then you got the ex. The ex over here. Whoa, look what they done to me. Trying to get back in your life. Playing a sympathy card. Then you got a new person that's ready for you that you're interested in. Who has everything that you desire. But because you're entertaining this one with the sexual, with the temporary pleasures and the fleeting moments, you end up running this one away. Not the pinnacles, but the spouse. You end up running the other away. Be careful with that. I see that happening. And that's usually how it goes. When you move on, it's like energetically, they can feel that you're moving on. They can feel this. And that's when you're going to meet that one who's determined just like you, who's possibly an entrepreneur like you, who has their own money, don't even want your money. You could be offering it to them, Leo, and they don't even want it. And it may freak you out. No, this is somebody who, they don't need you, they want you. There's a difference. They don't need you, they want you. They like you, they dig you like that, male or female, and they got their own. They need nothing from you. They need, when it comes to money, they need nothing. They have their own. So be careful with dibbling back, male or female. Whether I'm talking to a male or woman doesn't matter. Whatever your preference is, baby, that's your business. I love her because she got her own. She don't need mine. She say, leave that alone. Ain't that how to go? He say, ain't that so sexy? Then a woman that won't but don't need me. I'm trying to tell you. Be careful as soon as you let that ex back. You've been ran that new one away because you're going to throw an energy of confusion out there. I thought you were single. Well, who is this? Now, I got to really let you know. I got to really. I thought you were single. I am single. Well, who is this? I don't know who she is. Who is this? Now, who is you? I thought you didn't have nobody. I thought. I'm not just about to leave. Then you left with this. Then you back in a karmic cycle with this. You back in a karmic cycle with this. And because you chose to go back, here's that five of pentacles. Worry, feeling left out, and disappointed. Once you break a tie, leave it there. Don't refriend or friend you unfriend. Okay? That goes for everything. Yeah, it's me, family, friends, all that. I don't mean you gotta hate nobody. Once you cut them ties, leave them there because 9 times out of 10, a person is going to get even with you or want some get back, and they'll play it cool and wheel you in like they fishing, for some silver bass or something. They'll wine you in and butter you up and approach you all delicately and act like they mean well, but eventually they're gonna flip the switch and want to get even and get their claws into you to try to sabotage and get even with you because you've moved on. Because you moved on, and the whole fact that you broke up with them. You can't take that energy back. Once you sever ties with somebody, you cannot put that energy back. Once it's done, it's done. You can't take the experience back. You get the moment back when you said it's over. The moment that came out your mouth, and you said it for the right reason. I'm just telling you how the narcissists look at it. The karmics look at it. You can't take it back. But you have people who return to the burn, Laverne, and we ain't got enough cocoa butter or shea butter for that. Don't return to the burn, Laverne. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because they'll chill with you. They'll chill with you for a while. That's so they can really get you on the hook. You know how you put that bait on there, throw that line up. Oh, they want to get a big dipper. They want to get a big one. They want to wind you up. And then, boom, surprise. They've been and done some foul-ish. Something really foul. And it's all to get even and get back at you. Just because you severed that tie. And all along, they was holding it in their heart and in their pocket. And I'm going to get even with Leo. I'm going to get even with them for moving on. I'm going to get even with them for them not allowing me to stay and take advantage of them. People really think like that. Now, Leo, no, they supposed to let me stay. I had 2 more Chanel bags to get, and I was going to lay back a little bit. That's all I wanted was 2 more purses, and they tripping. Oh, gee. What's $3,000? Act like Leo had like $3,000 is so much. That kind of energy. And you might be like, it is much. It's something that I can put somewhere else. Thank you. Because they don't understand. This is someone that I told you. They don't understand hard work, Leo. And you could have also explained it nice, and you probably explained it like you was talking to a little baby or a kid, and they still ain't catch up with mustard yet. They just looked at you like they was out of their Miracle Whip. Oh, I got all kind of analogies. I can go all day. They looked at you like they was in a pickle. This is form. This is foreign to them. They don't know about hard work. They don't know about saving, blood, sweat, and tears. They don't know about sacrifices. You may have sacrificed a lot. You may have worked two jobs. Now I'm picking up on somebody who once worked two jobs. That ain't for everybody. That's somebody. You once worked two jobs, or you had a job in the hustle, and you was doing a whole lot, but you did it. You build this. You established it. And if you want to expand, go ahead. You don't let nobody take advantage of you. Don't let nobody use you. But the wheel of fortune is here, so it looks like you will be expanding. Okay? You will be expanding. Go ahead and move forward and start dating. Look at all these people, male or females, both genders reside in all human beings. Okay? All right? Look at all these people waiting to date you and get to know you. And these figures can represent male or female. Whatever your preference is, baby, it's all right with me. Okay? That ain't none of my business. Okay? But all these people are waiting, and the wheel of fortune is here. This is guaranteed change, new cycle, great fortune, prosperity. Phew. Don't mess with that karmic. Mm-mm. Don't put them in a position to say to your new spouse. I gotta hold it up when I say this. They don't want you anyway. I can have them anytime I want to. I can have Leo whenever I want to. They don't want you. Look at these text messages. People do that. They don't want you anywhere. Ask him where was he at last night. Ask him. And you like, I wish they shut up. Ask him where was they at last night. Ask him. Ask for his phone. Look at these. Matter of fact, you ain't look at his phone. Look at my phone. Look at these text messages. I'm going to screenshot and I'm going to send them to you. Don't allow this karmic to ruin this new person, because you're going to meet somebody that you fall for like that, who has their own, who don't even want your money. And they're not just only going to let you know that, they're going to show you that. Okay, so I hope you're equipped to deal with that. All right? Hope you're equipped to deal with that. So they may come in and show you some business ideas. They may come in and help you establish this. And not because they're looking for something. Because this person I'm picking up has their own. You have new love interest. You have a lot of people who are coming your way who are going to be interested. And you're going to find not just one, a couple of them who are great candidates, who are independent, who are self-efficient, okay? And they are your type. And it's going to wow you and shock you, okay? They may give you some business pointers and show you some things where you can make some cuts, legal, not illegal, legal, and show you how to increase. And you're like, wow, I didn't know that. Really? Yeah. Don't let this karmic do that. Ask him where he was last night. I got the text message. Don't answer them calls. Don't text that karmic nothing, male or female, so they can't say it. If you're not texting them, they can't show nobody nothing. Don't talk to them on the phone either. None of that. Don't email them either. No, no, mm-mm. Because I'm seeing somebody doing that. This karmic like cutting up. You got somebody new, y'all good, everything going swell, then here they come. Here they come. And you probably saying, I don't want them, I was just smashing. Shh, that don't mean nothing. They still can come in and sabotage. They already was in your life and tried to take down the finances that you have, the wealth that you have built. Now they're here to sabotage in your love life. This is turning to a money/love read, Leo. You getting 2 for 1. Lucky you. Leos are lucky people. That's that sun energy. That's the sun energy. Mm. Don't let them ruin it. Them exes be karmics. and they come to try to ruin things. Don't let a sexual moment, don't let a night of intoxication or a rainy night. What else? Or a bored night, okay? Or a stiff night. I had to throw that in there. Or a moist night. I'm telling you, because they coming. I just want to talk to you. Can we talk? Can we talk? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. You know, the first thing that folks will do is pull on their heart chakra. Pull on that heart chakra so they can destabilize the root chakra. Then they got you. Then they got you. Don't let them get you. Don't let them put you back on the wheel. You broke free. You broke free. You broke free, Leo. You're working on expansion. You don't need nobody in your way. You got new love opportunities. And you know what? Spirit is placing these opportunities in your path to show you that you do have time today. To show you that the excuses you've been making saying you don't have time because you're busy, you're occupied. No, 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 no. You do have time. And that there are people out there for you. Yeah, and they are being placed in your path. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Your spirit team about to show you everything you talking about you can't do, you can't have. It's about to be total opposite. And I ain't talking about finances because you got that already. But when it comes to dating, you know, I'm picking that up. Somebody saying, I'm too busy, I'm tired. I don't be having time. I do this, I'll be sleepy. I got to go here, I got to shoot over there. You better hire somebody to pick up that money and make them deposits. That's for somebody else. Hire somebody to pick up that money and make them deposits for you. And there is a way you can check and make sure it got deposited. Hire you a courier. You better. Some things you want to do yourself, but sometimes you have to accept help too. And I'm not talking about anybody when I say hire you a courier. You can hire you a licensed professional. Make sure you check their background. Make sure you check with the BBB, the Better Business Bureau. Make sure they're legal. You know, make sure they're insured and bonded to the state. Make sure all their documentation is right. But if you need to hire someone to help you on some kind of business you got going, it's successful, but it's something about you picking up, making your own deposits. Look, there is a solution. And look at sources saying, yes, there is a solution. You don't have to run and chase your tail till you're busy. Go ahead and hire somebody to help you. Is it a secretary you need? Hire that secretary. Yeah. The same money, oh yeah. I'm about to get on you, Leo. The same money you was giving, oh, I was about to say bimbo. I'm not going to say that. I just said it. The same money you was giving this comic can go into you hiring help for you. And I'm not talking about anyone. I'm talking about maybe reaching out to an agency or someone, you know, doing it professionally. I'm not talking about somebody you know, because when you hire people you know, they won't respect your business. They won't respect the progress or the process. So you can't hire family and friends, especially when you have something successful like what you have going on. You have to hire people outside of the realm of that. It just is what it is. Okay? Very few can hire a family to work for them and trust them to be accurate. Okay? And get things right. It's going to feel like magic to you, Leo. Oh, yeah. And that'll help you with being overwhelmed. Then you'll have more time to yourself. And time to date or time to just go breathe. Maybe you want time yourself to Just do nothing and put your feet up, you know? Yeah. You're done with this energy. You've been there, you've done that. Time out. You know how they do it? Time out. Time out. Time out, darling. Return to your throne. Step into your power, return to your throne. But this time you're going to work smarter, not harder. Hire the assistance that you need. That's for somebody. A courier service. Yeah. Something about people that, yeah, you know, you ain't going to hire anybody to go pick up the money for you. No, you're not going to get Pookie and Ray Ray to go and trust them to go to no bank. No, no, no. You do it the right way, the professional way, legal way. Mm-hmm. Because Leo, I don't want you to turn up on nobody. I don't want you to do that. Okay? I want you to have to lay hands on somebody. Then you be saying, I knew I should have did my own drops. No, I get somebody else to drop it. So you don't drop from depletion. Mm-hmm. 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 And these business partners, ooh, we a lot coming through. There's somebody who you are in business with. Maybe you own a percentage of their business or you have invested. There's something about you meeting with too many people back to back to back to back to back. Leo, you need to just get you you need to write you a schedule out. This is for somebody. You need to write you a schedule out. You need to get you a planner. It sounds old school. Use your cell phone, your computer, whatever. And you need to pick certain days. A day to yourself. A day that you date or go out. You don't need to be at meetings every day. A date that you do meetings. Maybe one day out the week that you do meetings and do them in rotation. I'm picking up on the energy of someone who's trying to go to 2 and 3 meetings in one day plus a bunch of other stuff. That's a whole lot. So you're moving around from sun up to sundown. That's a whole lot. You need to make you a schedule and make people respect your schedule. You make them respect it by enforcing your boundaries, by following your schedule consistently. When you follow your schedule consistently, you don't need to go to 2 to 3 meetings in one day plus everything else you do. That's too much. That's too much of your energy. That's too much being pulled on. The conversations what need to be done. Did we make a profit? What happened over here was that's too much. Pick one day and don't do all the meetings in one day. If you didn't get that meeting, you do one meeting this week, and the next one you get next week, and keep them in that rotation. One meeting per week. You have to find balance and time to relax. And I'm picking up one of your establishments you work at. Okay, this could be someone who's at the barber shop. Okay, maybe you like, yeah, I own the shop, but I'm gonna cut hair too and get this money too and move these clients and keep my clientele. Okay, that's cool. But you need a schedule. As we're talking about work, look at that. As we're talking about work, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Determination, skill. It's okay to be determined, but not to the point it's depleting you. You cannot be everywhere at one time. In order to see increase is you severing ties with this connection, with this karmic person, but also making a schedule. Because your energy, you need to increase your vitality. Make sure you're drinking water and give you some fruits and vegetables. You're feeling depleted and drained. You could be somebody that drag yourself around wearing khakis all day. Because you're working all day. Khakis could be something that you like. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's what you cut hair in, you have your apron on or whatever. You can't be everywhere at every time all day. It's just not possible. So also I'm picking up that this person was able to stay in your life for 2 to 3 years plus because as well as you've been avoiding dating other people and finding the right person because you're depleted, Leo. You're scheduling. Once you get that schedule, you leave that relationship, stick to that schedule, things will shift for you. You may have left the relationship already. That's for somebody. Keep them ties severed. Don't allow them to come back because they're coming. They're coming. They're coming when you least expect it. Sometimes, let me tell you how the karmics do. They'll wait a while and make you think they're gone. It's like a fruit fly around a slice of watermelon that you're eating on a hot July sunny afternoon. And it's the last piece of watermelon, and it's sweet and it's good and it's juicy. You thought that fly was gone. And just when you get ready to take that second bite, here it comes back again. They may wait. I'm gonna give it some time. I'm gonna let him think I'm gone. You think coast is clear? Coast is clear. You with your new one. You ain't thinking about the old one. And here they come. Don't let them come knocking on your door because they was there the other day, the other night, or you text them the other night. Don't let them be in a position to screenshot anything. Get that schedule and stick to it. You can't be everywhere at one time, Leo. Stop going to 2 and 3 meetings in one day. Do one meeting a week. That's the message for you to do one meeting a week. That's from your spirit team. Okay? Your spirit guides are with you and watching you constantly, whether you believe in it or not. Because I'm being told to repeat that. That's specific for somebody. Somebody's doing 2 and 3. Meaning you over here at 3 and then you telling them you're going to see them at 5. And then you probably sit in your car trying to rush and eat. That's too much. That's too much. Or you skipping meals and, oh, no. Or you hire somebody to come open the shop. They the manager. You gave them a position, but they calling you talking about they can't. You got to replace some people. Oh, I'm getting all kind of stuff. I was, Leo, you gonna make me grab another deck? What's going on? Whew, shot. Ooh, Leo, yeah. Whew. Whew. This is perfect. Angels can communicate with us through dreams. They tell us about our lives, our concerns, and give us clues about what's to come, Leo. So pay attention and try to remember your dreams, Leo. Pay attention, remember your dreams. Make that schedule, leave this connection alone. Don't let that karmic come back. Mm-mm. Because they could be thinking, let me show you something. Look at the demeanor on their face. This person sitting somewhere, male or female. They sitting somewhere trying to think of a master plan. They're too focused on you. They focus on you and your wallet, male or female. The access you give, the opportunities you give. They're hyper focused on it. Instead of just going to get their own, and you don't have to be hyper focused. It's okay to accept gifts. I'm not against it. I'm for it. I'm all for it. Okay, who don't like gifts? Who don't like a little extra blue cheese, some greenbacks? Okay, who don't like the cheddar or the chow? But to be hyper focused on somebody else's, it's too much. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That's too much. Mm-mm. The next one I have here is you've been working hard or even struggling with a task or skill. Yes, you have, Leo, because it is karmic, but you're getting them out of your life. Now the stars are in perfect alignment. The angels are showing you the path to success. That success is the expansion that you are working towards. That success is the generational wealth that you are working towards. So creating a schedule, you can do that with pen and paper, putting your cell phone, your laptop, whatever. Uh, Creating a schedule and sticking to it. One thing at a time. And the more you stick to it, you will force people to respect your boundaries. The more that they know, oh, Leo only do okay, Leo only do meetings on Wednesdays. So if you want to meet with Leo, it got to be on a Wednesday. It'll circulate, and that's how people will respect your boundaries and respect you. And then in return, you'll be able to relax, relate, and rejuvenate. You know. Oh, Leo only do payroll on Mondays, and everybody know that. Okay, well we have to wait till Monday. Oh, Leo only do inventory on Tuesdays. We gotta wait till Tuesday, the second Tuesday, not every Tuesday. Leo only do inventory once a month. I'm just giving you examples. And people, after it, look, being consistent with momentum, with the habit, it will bring in the respect. And then the respect will lead to more peace in your life and harmony in your life. And you'll be able to focus on you. You'll be able to keep a balance within yourself. You'll be able to go on a date and actually focus on your date or focus on your lover, your man, your woman, whatever. You'll be able to take a joke. You won't be looking at your cell phone to myself. Huh, babe, what'd you say? Oh, I got a message. I was looking at something. What'd you say? No, I got something to do. I had to look at this. It was important. You'll come out of that energy. You'll come out of that energy. You'll have more peace. And if you ain't got you a piece of peace, you can't enjoy nothing. And I rain on that in every read because it's true about life. It's people that got plenty of money, plenty of cars, and they don't have no peace. Having peace of mind is having a good piece of health, and it helps you enjoy life, enjoy being here. Nobody is perfect. We all go through things, but you want to enjoy your time here. You want to have a peace of mind. You don't want to feel like you got to run away. Or, there are people who hate to go in their own houses on a daily. There are people who punch into work, and work is their scapegoat. Everyone has a different story. Work is their leisure time. Oh, yeah, there are people who go to work just to get away from what's at home. Then there's people that go to work and get off and don't want to go home. They may sit in the driveway or find somewhere else to go. Hoping their spouse sleep up. They sleep now. All right, I'll catch you later. They're in the bed sleep now. I can creep in the house, take a shower, and just go into bed. I ate dinner and everything else outside of my own home. Then ate dinner and stuff outside of their own home that they pay for, that they working for. So peace is very important. But a lot of people think, oh, if I had this money, I this thing. No. There are people with money that ain't got the peace, baby. They ain't got a peace of mind at all. They looking over their shoulder. They paranoid. They anxious. They don't know how to relax. You can only control yourself. Everything outside of you is what it is. Let it be. Let your middle finger grow and let that stuff be. You're only one person. Do what you can and surrender the rest. But what you are desiring, it's coming. As long as you proceed with the actions, making a schedule, leaving this tie severed, not letting the karmic come back, not even conversating with him. Because the moment him or her, the moment that you answer the phone, the text message, the email, open your door, that is a moment that the narcissist, they already peed off and they plotting on you, thinking like, I gotta get back in their good graces. You don't want none of their loving. I know you ain't pressed. They think they can slither their way through. The moment you answer that phone and say, all right, what is it? What you want to talk about? I just want to come over. All right, you can come over for 1 hour. No. Deny access. That is the mental play for the underlay. That is all a trick and a setup to get close to reattach. Focus on the fruit, not the fruitless. Focus on the fruit, not the fruitless. The moment you return an email, a text message, a phone call, I'm telling you, they were like that. Yeah, I got them now. And they won't stop. And you'll wish you would have, like that fruit fly. Over that watermelon, you on your second bite, juice dripping, it's cold, it's sweet, or a fly. Bzzz, just annoying. Bzzz, just annoying. You trying to chill? I'm telling you, you got plenty of offers of decent folk. You're dating up. You're not dating down. And they're going to be aware of this. They may hear this through talk of the town. Oh, Leo dating up. They done moved on. You hear about who they messing with now? You know, they driving so and so. But they're a business owner too. They so and so, you know. What they look like? Do they look better than me? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. But I'm gonna get out of here because I'll talk to y'all for a whole nother hour. But one day, not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. This concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Leo. Later.